Morning.
Why did you do it?
I did it because I thought we needed a sound debate on this. If we had not passed this motion to proceed, and that is to debate it, talk about it, offer amendments, we wouldn't have had an opportunity to provide those alternatives that the president said, you know, if Republicans have ideas, bring these forward. Well, Harry Reid, as Majority Leader of the Senate, is not allowing us to bring those ideas forward. He was hoping that this would fail yesterday, then just blame Republicans for being heartless and cruel. What I wanted to do, and what Senator Ayotte, Senator Portman, and the six of us wanted to do, was get to the point where we could go down on the floor, offer our alternatives, and put it before the American people. Not only how to pay for this bill so that we don't keep loading debt and deficit on our children and grandchildren, but also reform the program so it's not just sending more checks and extending more unemployment checks, but policies that will get people back to work.
All right, so let's talk about the pay-fors that are out there. Different ones out there. It's got the one about preventing illegal immigrants from claiming the child tax credit, things like that. What do you want? What will you support?
Well, our colleagues, and as well as myself, have a number of amendments of ways to pay for this. And we'll see whether or not Majority Leader Reid will even allow us to offer those amendments and force his members to vote for it. I've offered a basket of options to the Senate on my amendments here that will raise more than enough money to pay for this program if it goes forward. But I also want to reform it so that we are giving people opportunities to get back to work by increasing our economy. We're in the fifth year now of this great recession with stagnant growth and high unemployment. That's hurting people in my state. I don't want to just keep sending checks saying we're never going to fix it. Let's get this economy moving again. So I have a combination of efforts that the Majority Leader can choose from. Some of them are just ridiculous expenditures that are fraud and waste and abuse that ought to be used as a pay-for something that's more vital and more effective.
Well, give me an example of one, because you heard Harry Reid claiming there's no more low-hanging fruit. Well, sounds like you believe there is.
There's a lot of low-hanging fruit, and it's the government agencies themselves that audit and overlook these programs that have suggested these. These are not just ideas pulled out of the ether by Republicans here. Here's one that is just a no-brainer. Look, in order to get Social Security disability payments, you have to prove that you are unable to work. In order to get unemployment benefits, you have to prove you are able to work. We know that many people are getting checks for both. You're either able or not unable. And so eliminating that alone creates more than $27 billion of savings. This bill pays is $6 billion. So that's a great place to start.
So that would pay for it. Before I let you go, where are you on raising the minimum wage?
Again, the issue is not what government mandates. The issue is getting this economy moving again. If we can do that, we can create the kind of opportunities, the kind of growth that will raise wages, that will get people back to work. And so Washington's trying to dictate the solutions to our economy. This administration's had 5 years to do it, and the results are in. It ain't working.
So you would vote against raising it?
I want to see what the bill says, what it does, how it's paid for, just same as this. I'm not just going to simply blanket say I'm no to everything. There are people out there that are hurting, but let's get better policies in place for them and get these alternatives up for debate and up for a vote.
All right, Dan Coates, Senior Senator from Indiana. Thanks for coming on this morning, sir.